Hey guys, Doorbell back again with another video, and today I'm doing a product review from a company 1byone, and they sent me over a video door phone. If you don't know what that is, basically this sits out on your front door, and if someone was to ring your doorbell, they ring this button right here. It'll come up on the screen through the camera. You can also talk back to them and let them in just from this device. So this would be in your kitchen, living room, wherever you want it, and this would be out on your front door. So let's open the box and see what's in it. Okay, so sitting right on top we have the user manual and the warranty information. So we'll just put that off to the side for now. Let's take out the camera. This is a shield to protect it from water or glare from light. Then we actually have the camera itself here. So with Doorbell, you could put a name card in here. You have the speaker, the microphone, the camera, and then you have the infrared LEDs for night vision, which is pretty awesome. Put that off to the side. Next we have the actual unit that's going to go on the wall on the interior of the house. 7-inch display, very nice. Over here you have the talk button, the unlock the door button. You also have a speaker here. And this button here, you'd be able to monitor the camera without actually having anybody ring the doorbell, which is pretty awesome. So let's put that aside. Next in the box we have 16.4 feet of a 4-conductor wire. So this one would go to, or it doesn't matter which side goes, but it has the little C-clamps right there. Let's get that focused in for you. So this is going to go around a screw terminal to make it a lot easier, which I believe is on the base station itself. Next in the box we have a power unit, which is a output of 13.5 volts at 1.2 amps. That's a meaty wall wart there, but nonetheless it's going to need a lot of power. And also in here we have our mounting hardware. So we have our screws and our drywall anchors for the device. So that looks like that's everything in the box, minus the silica gel. Don't eat that, kids. That is bad. So let's put everything aside and let's get it mounted up. Okay, so before we mount it up to the wall, we're just going to test out everything, test out all the connections, so show you how to connect it without it hanging on the wall or whatever. But one thing I just want to go over before hooking anything up is that I really like how everything is marked. You have pins 1 through 4, pins 1 through 6 on the outdoor unit, and pins 1 through 4 on the base station. The diagram, let me just focus it up here. The diagram is very, very well described. So you can see the outdoor unit is here, the indoor unit is here, and it tells you and shows you exactly which wires go where. There's also a legend up in the top right, which allows you to know exactly what those wires are. This unit also comes with a remote lock, a door strike, that is sold separately. You'd have to pick that up in your cart. Unfortunately, it doesn't come in this kit, but I will be adding it in the future. So getting back to testing out the unit. So you can see here's a plate that's going to get mounted to the wall. So first let's just take that off so we can have easier access to the connector. That just slides right off. Very nice design, clips in nice and easy, nice and tight, doesn't wiggle around. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, pin 1 is our audio wire, pin 2 is our ground wire, pin 3 is our video wire, and number 4 is our power wire. So, okay. The stripped ends of our 4-conductor wire are going to go on the base, and the screw terminal, I'm going to just call them C-clamps there, are going to go into the outdoor unit. So let's use black for ground, which goes in number 2. Just going to use a screwdriver. All you have to do is just push down the little spring-loaded tab, push the wire in, release, and it's in there very tight. Then let's use brown for our power wire, so pin number 4. Get our screwdriver, push down the pin, put in the wire, pull up the pin, let go of pressure on the pin, and it stays in there nice and tight. Blue for our video wire, so pin number 3. And pin number 1 is going to be our audio wire, which is green. So all you have to do is just transpose what color you put in here down to the outdoor unit. So pin 1 is going to be green. Let me just loosen these a bit. And we're just going to need pins 1 through 4 because we're not using our electronic door strike yet. So pin 1 just slides in there nice and easily. Then we just snug the screw down. Pin 2 is our ground wire. So we put the black wire into pin 2, snug that down. Pin 3 is our video wire, so that is our blue. Snug that one down. And brown is our power wire, so that goes in number 4. And snug that down. Something I can't stress enough is always double check your work. So you want to check things twice, power it up once, and it works. So we have green, black, blue, brown. Green, black, blue, brown. Can't stress that enough. Don't want to blow up anything. You want it to work the first time and not have any issues. Okay, so we have our power supply plugged into the wall, but before we actually plug this in, I just want to go over the buttons on the side of the device. So right here on the top we have the AC input, where you'd plug in the power supply. Next we have our chroma adjuster. Next one down is the brightness adjustment. The next one down is the talking volume. This one is the first button, the actual push button, is the music volume button. And the last button is the music selection. So you can have all your settings readily available right on the side, nice and hidden too. You won't really be able to see them unless you're looking directly at the side to change them. So let's plug in the AC and see what happens. So after plugging it in, you can see we have our status indicator, which is telling us that we are getting power. Now all we can do is we can either hit the call button here, or we can hit the monitor button here. So what I'm going to just do is hit the monitor button because it is actually very loud, and I don't want you guys to blow out your speakers. So just hit monitor. You see the light comes on here, so the nameplate gets illuminated. Also the screen lights up, and you can see anything that goes in front of it. So if I cover it, you can still see it's very, very bright because of the infrared lights that are on it. And you see it quickly adjusts back. So if I turn this camera and I turn it at myself, hey, there I am, how's it going? So this is what you'd see, for instance. And then you could communicate back and forth, and you could let them in by hitting the door lock and unlock button. Now this monitor session will only last for 40 seconds or so, just so it doesn't overdraw power or anything like that, get too hot in places. So when you see me touch this, you hear a click, which is a relay. So when you do plan on expanding it to the unlock the door function, this is closing that relay and allowing the door to become unlocked, letting the person in. Something to note about this is that the camera can actually only be a maximum of 164 feet away from the station. Any farther than that, you'll get a voltage drop through the wires and the signal won't be as strong, so it won't be able to connect and communicate between each other. So you have to keep that distance under 164 feet. Otherwise, you can go with another one of their models. I believe it stretches that distance out a little bit more. So yeah, let's get into the mounting and we'll finish up this product review. Alright, so it says in the directions to mount this somewhere around eye level. So I'm thinking right about there, because I'm somewhat tall, so for the shorter people it has a wide angle on it, so right here should be good. So let's take this off. Now there are 5 little holes that you can drill or make holes in. So I'm going to just shoot those in, drill a hole in the underneath of the siding so any water doesn't get into the walls, and then let's mount it up. Alright, so I ran the wire to the outside. So now all I have to do is hook this up using the same wire configuration that we used in the demo upstairs, and then we will work on the inside for the base station. So we'll be right back once I install it on the wall. So there it is, the finished product on the outside of the house. Silicone the hole so no water can get in. There's also a screw on the bottom that helps it from popping out and dangling. So we'll go on to the inside and get the inside all set up. Alright, so we made the hole on the inside. This is the door to the front entrance, and the camera is actually like right here on the other side of the wall. I did that because this is like there's no foundation underneath this, so to get the base station where I actually wanted it would be way too much work, and I don't have the correct tools to do that. So I mount up the plate. All we have to do is connect these wires, run the power cord through the wall, and I'll show you what I did for that in a second once we get all that set. So we're just going to grab the base station and hook up our wires just like we did outside, making sure the same wire goes in 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's hook that up, put it on the wall, and I'll show you what the power situation looks like. So for the power situation, I have this, it's a fish tape, and at the end of it we have our AC hookup that will go to the wall. So I ran that through the wall because it's a low voltage, and that can actually go through the wall without causing any issues. The only problem is that the transformer that plugs into the wall is kind of bulky, so after we hook this up I will show you that, I promise. Down at the power brick, I installed a low voltage ring with a blank plate, and then just fed the power cord through that and then plugged in the big brick into the power outlet that we never use. So let's take a look up at the actual base station here. So here is the finished mounted base station. There's no wires going all the way around it, which is really nice. Just the power cord to connect here, goes in behind and then into the hole in the wall, which is then fed out into that outlet down below. So if somebody is at the door, they will ring the doorbell, screen will come on, the picture is actually very good, and if you hear something, want to just take a look, see if anybody's at your door, you just hit the little, looks like a contact, something on your phone, screen turns on. It's a relatively nice picture. you can talk to them by hitting the talk button once, and now this initiates the speaker on both sides. Hitting it again will turn off the screen and the microphone speaker combo at the same time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this installation video product review of the 7-inch doorbell, 7-inch color screen doorbell. Thanks to 1byone Products for sending me this to do a product review. If you guys want to check it out or check out any other products they have, link will be down in the description below. This project took about 45 minutes or so because the base station's here and the actual camera is on the other side of the wall. So it really wasn't that difficult. 45 minutes tops, just fishing the wire through the wall, but that's that. But anyway guys, please like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one, and peace out.